Today, in Life Imitating Art, it has been revealed via The Intercept that the NSA does have a program called Skynet, which is a terrible idea for a name. If you've seen Terminator, you may remember that it was the defense system in Terminator that goes rogue and sets off a bunch of nuclear attacks that destroys humanity. So obviously that's what we're going to name this controversial program within the NSA, which is itself controversial.
Excuse me, but if they were going to call it Skynet, why didn't they have it be a program that was like Skynet as a global defense program? This one is just like a telephone system that calls telephone data to see if you're a terrorist. That's nothing like the Skynet that I know.
Well, actually, it is a little bit different from that Skynet, weird-voiced ERIKA, but there's also Monster Mind, as revealed by Edward Snowden last year, that is kind of like Skynet. It's a defense surveillance system that would instantly and autonomously neutralize foreign cyber attacks against the U.S., so it's kind of like a cyber Skynet. So it would be able to detect, it would scour big repositories of metadata and differentiate between normal and malicious and be able to combat that cyber, not with missiles.
This is so terrifying that they would be able to just counterattack without any sort of human oversight. Like that is what Skynet was and what this monster mind could be, which is so scary to me that it could just be computers fighting computers in the future, and then who knows what human casualties will evolve out of that.
Well, yeah, Edward Snowden himself has also suggested that Monster Mind could one day be designed to return fire automatically without human intervention, and as opposed to just block it. Skynet itself is actually more, as you said, it's based more on locations on phones and seeing if it follows certain patterns that a terrorist might use. It's monitoring. It doesn't make it less scary, though. It's just not an immediate murderous explosive death. It's just very unsettling.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement about the ethical and moral ramifications of having a program like this that is such an invasion of privacy. However, I still take issue with the fact that it's called Skynet when it has nothing to do with being a global defense program.
Interesting. So you're more concerned that it doesn't accurately describe Skynet,
yeah.
And I'm concerned that why would you use the word Skynet?
For sure, yeah. We all learned through Snowden's leaking of all this information that we are being watched and our calls are being monitored. So even though we know that and it's horrible, we're aware. But yeah, the fact that it's called Skynet is what's very weird about this story.
Well, clearly it's called Skynet because they are geeks at the NSA. But if they were good geeks, they would have called Monster Mind Skynet and called this one telephone searching. They would have called it the whatever Batman calls his.
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll just call it The Question, which is not a villain at all. Audience, what do you think of this? And could they have thought of a better name than Skynet for this horrible program? Let us know below in the comments, and please be sure to subscribe for more.